Bucharest, the venue then for Romania against Poland. The key players for Romania from Seville on loan, Ilie Dumitrescu, number 8, and from Spain, number 9, Florin Radicioiu, who's playing for Espanyol. Georgia Hagi from Barcelona, number 10, such an influential player for Romania, who of course were one of the surprise teams of last year's World Cup. Here's the Polish side. For them, the key player up front will be Juskowiak, number 9. His goals have been a vital contribution to Poland recently, and the Poles themselves will thank him for their winner against Azerbaijan. So this group began with Israel beating Poland by 2-1. Poland currently in 4th place with 4 points. Romania top of the table. And we pick up the action with Romania in their yellow strip, attacking the goal away to our right. Away by Kozecki. Such an important match this for both sides. Of course, there have been few goals around in this group. And Dumitrescu, and it's a fine save from Vancic, who came out and spread himself. Back again there by Dan Petrescu. And Piotr Novak was in again, but here was the opportunity, and Vancic spread himself to deny Romania. Played in again by Belodetti. This is Radicioiu, and he's so quick, and he's been so incisive as well. Had a fine World Cup, of course. Now an opportunity, but it goes a-begging, and it was Marius Lakatush who offside, and no. Well, the referee waved play on, and Petrescu, it would have counted, and he was onside. Great chance that. Well, the Poles break away, and out goes Stelea. The ball's still in play, and Kozecki had a good chance there, and in the end it was Montagno who came across. What an opportunity here for Kozecki. When the ball was played through to him, it was one-on-one, him against Stelea. You've got to give credit to Stelea here. It was a brave challenge, and an important one as well. Well, there's plenty of atmosphere on the terraces. This match only just past fit to play. There were some 200 out on the pitch. Army workers clearing it from the snow that they've had in Eastern Europe that threatened not just this game, but the game in Sofia between Bulgaria and Wales. No goals so far. Petrescu, a little bit short there. Now, here come the Poles again. Nowak and Juskowiak. Now, was he brought down? Penalty! Well, Stelea looked bemused 3 minutes before the break. And Juskowiak, well, he made the most of it. But it'll be the player brought down who will have the opportunity from the penalty spot. Already scored once in the championship so far in the 1-0 win against Azerbaijan. That was just before half-time as well, if I remember. Here's Juskowiak. 1-0 to Poland, and a big shock in Bucharest. The Poles in front against the run of play. And a fascinating Group 1 has another twist to the tale. Well, France have been unable to score goals, and that could cost them a place, but Romania now will have to chase the game. And play on, says the referee. Little touch, and it was a nice one as well from Montagno. Here's Radicioiu. Oh, that's a brilliant finish. It's 1-1. So sharp, Radicioiu. And Romania strike back. Well, Radicioiu timed his run perfectly and finished so decisively and subtly. Petrescu. And still Petrescu. And there's no doubt which side's finishing the stronger as we move into stoppage time at the end of the first half. Czerzeski there putting it behind for a corner to Romania. A pulsating climax to this first half that started slowly. Well, all sorts of opportunities now. And the drive from outside hits the crossbar. Well, that was Benedetti who struck it really well. And no wonder the atmosphere's all changed. Benedetti here from fully 25 yards. And it was curving away with Vadsik looking on. So at half-time it was 1-1. We rejoined the play at the start of the second half. Well, Romania have certainly started far brighter. And Radicioiu has had the first opportunity in the second half. Again, the Romanians are winning so much of the possession first time, and Benedetti hit the crossbar with a great effort just before the break. And Poland, who took the lead against the run of play, now under a lot of pressure. Here's Radicioiu, he's missed out, and Dumitrescu tumbling over. Poland come on the counter, and we've not seen too much of Balosowski. Now a shot, and Stelea had to be at his best there. Acknowledges that perhaps the defence had given him a little bit too much time, and certainly that was a fair effort from outside the penalty area. Stelea down, still 1-1, 54 minutes play. And again, the Romanians carving out the best of the opportunities. Balunovski, little floated through ball, now making a great run here is Kozecki, and he's onside, he tries one! That is a fine effort from Kozecki, and Stelea had to be at his best there. The game's really opened up in the second half. Montagneau on the break as well, but this was Kozecki. The idea was right to hit it first time, and it certainly nearly caught out Stelea. Well, from one end to the other. 10 minutes gone in the second half then, and it's still evenly balanced at 1-1. Romania will wonder quite how they're not in front. Headed away by Benedetti. They have started by far the stronger, but the Poles are always dangerous. Radicioiu making a run. Here he is with the header. That was a fine, fair effort on the first from the defender. Serviski. That was a late challenge. Free kick. Well, from these set-piece situations, they'll obviously try and bring in Radicioiu. I would imagine Hadji would be the instigator. And there he is, Hadji again. So quiet in the match so far, but so influential. Here's Radicioiu. And a little floated ball in, and the shot takes a deflection. Well, Lupescu. Lupu is the substitute. He's come on for Lakatush. As Radicioiu goes to the near post. Hadji and Dumitrescu combine. Oh, that was beautifully done from Hadji. Radichoyu with the header. Oh my goodness! It's got to be going down as an own goal, I think. Vanzik will certainly be responsible. Now take it how you may. Was it Radichoyu's goal or was it an own goal from the keeper? He felt there was pushing. Well, let's have a look and see if we can spot it on the replay. It was a looping header. Up went Radichoyu. He certainly didn't touch it. Well, you could either give it a Prodan or an own goal, and I think Josef Vanzik will be the culprit there. 2-1 Romania anyway. Here's Kozaki. It's certainly been a match that's exploded since the opening goal 3 minutes before the break. And one that's now provided excellent entertainment. Away goes Montagno. And again the challenge, Selmes. Great opportunity here, Dumitrescu goes in. Fine save this time from Vanzik. He saves the day this time. Well, this looked a real gilt-edged opportunity. Hadji went in and then Dumitrescu went in. And finally, Vanzik was the man. Well, this looks like Wyszynski, or maybe Sokolowski. Yeah, Sokolowski's come on for Czerwiecki with 15 minutes to go. And it's a late challenge. Now, that's going to be a red card. He's already had one. It was a dangerous thing to do from Vladimir Jaskuliski. He's already been booked, so it looks like an early bath. 13 minutes left. Jaskulski sees red for the challenge on Montagno. Well, let's see it again. Well, you couldn't on that, but they're down to 10 men. And could that be the end of the Polish challenge? Oh, and a mistake there nearly let in Wyszynski. Oh, all credit to Poland for still battling on when most teams would have fallen by the wayside, have been gone 2-1 down and continued a man advantage. Well, that was an important challenge. And just over. And once again, Solkowski, since he's been on. Well, it's a corner given. I'm not sure that Stelaire did get a hand to that. Maybe from this angle we can see, well, it looks over. But a corner's been given, and it's quickly taken. Poland looking to try and snatch a point here. What a valuable point it would be in Group 1 if they could somehow manage it. Dumitrescu, he's been involved as well. Now Radichoyu. It's a straight race. Radichoyu still going. Oh, well, no penalty. And Czerwiecki must have been very nervous there. Juskowiak makes the run. Oh, and that was equally important. Well, let's have a look at it again now. Radichoyu appeared to have the legs, and there was at least a tug. Maybe in the end the referee did make the right decision, but oh, it was close. Romania 2-1 in front then. Still just a little bit of time for Poland to see if they can snatch something here. To be quite honest, Romania good value for the lead. And it's been a fine second half, this one. Juskowiak, he's the real danger man, plays it across. Nobody in the centre, that's where they were a man light. But Poland are suddenly producing a performance here at the end, it could give them something. Well done, easily taken by Stelea. Not long left now, and Romania still in front by the 2 goals. Radicioiu the first, and the second, well, they'll be talking about it for a long time here, but it has to really go down as an own goal by the goalkeeper, Van Zik. Referee having a look with the 2 linesmen now as we move into stoppage time at the end of what's been a really fine match. Oh, Jaskowiak again! Keep him out of the action at your peril. And certainly there, Prodan came in. Radicioiu. And away come the Romanians again. Vladiu. And he only came on in the 87th minute for Hadji. And his influence not been apparent as much tonight, Hadji, as in other games. Well, goal kick given. And there is the fresh face, Vladio. The home supporters whistling for the final whistle. And that shows that Poland really have made a spirited comeback in these last few minutes. Deep into stoppage time now. And one last chance maybe for the Poles. Stelea not going to be beaten by that. Well, the referee having another look with the linesman. And the decision will surely be the final whistle. And there it is. He couldn't have allowed any more time, but Romania have beaten Poland here by 2 goals to 1. Having come from a goal behind, rocked by the controversial penalty by Jaskowiak, but a great equaliser from Radicioiu. Then the goalkeeping error that gifted Romania the points. But bear in mind the news coming through from Israel. It's 0-0 against France. This is a big night for Romania and a big win for them. They're looking good for qualifying for England.